Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. It's Chrissy. For those of you who do not know me, I am a 23-year-old transgender woman. I am a college student, I'm a musician, I'm a songwriter, I'm a dancer. I do it all basically. Today's video, I do want to discuss a couple things. The first being, I would like to discuss being out as trans in the workplace. So I am employed as a server right now. I do it on the side of while I'm in school to make ends meet. So I have been with this job for, I want to say 5 months now. Sorry, I shut my window. So I've been with this job for 5 months and it's been going really well. You know, I'm really friendly with all the people that I work with. When I first started, nobody knew that I was trans. I told a girl that I started talking to, you know, daily during the training. She was like the only girl that I talked to in the beginning and thought, oh, this girl could be a cool friend. So I told her, and that was a mistake because everybody else found out, and it wasn't great just because I felt like it was nobody's business but my own. And it also, if I was to tell anybody, it should be me. It shouldn't be, you know, a rumor going around. So she started telling people, which I really didn't appreciate. And people would come up to me, like I actually had a coworker, a male coworker come up to me and say, hey, you know, I never knew you were transgender. And I was like, okay. And he was like, yeah, I just never knew. Like, you know, when somebody told me, I was like, no way. I was like, she's just a really tall chick. And I was like, yeah, I am a really tall chick. Like, hello. And he was just like, no, but you know what I mean. And I was like, I really don't. Like, it's just, I think it's ignorant. It's people that lack the common sense to kind of just understand somebody's identity. Like, you have to really think about, oh yeah, they were born a guy, they were born a girl, they were born whatever, and now they're not. And it's like, why does that matter? You know what I mean? And I think one day, maybe in my lifetime, maybe not in my lifetime, we will see it not even matter. Like, it won't even be a question if somebody says they're transgender. They'll just be like, okay. You know, I do actually have people that I've told and they're like, cool. Like a lot of female coworkers that I work with, I've told, and they're like, that's cool, that's awesome. And you know, this one girl the other day, it was kind of funny. She was just working and I was working too, and I just told her, because like now I mean, if I'm comfortable with somebody, I'll tell them, just because it's like, I want somebody to know a trans person, and even if they've never known a trans person before, I want that to be me, and I want to be able to give them a pleasant experience with, you know, knowing a trans person. Because believe it or not, you know, there's not a lot of trans people in my area, in a lot of areas. You know, it's still kind of rare, so to speak. It's definitely rising. People are definitely finally coming out and finally, you know, doing their own thing and exploring their lives. But it is kind of a new thing to the public eye. So I want people to know, you know, I want people to understand my journey and my struggle. And, you know, I want to show people like who we are. You know, I want to be a representative for trans people. So I've told a couple girls and they've been really cool about it. And, you know, I'm friends with them now, and they, you know, politely ask questions. Like, and a lot of them, it doesn't even matter. Like, they don't even ask questions. They don't even care, which is really great, because it's usually the male coworkers that are kind of like, so, how does this work? How do you, like, you know, I actually had a male coworker come up to me. I mean, we were all out for drinks. So besides the point, I was just talking about my transition because he was asking questions. And then he said, have you like had all the surgery yet? And I literally was like, I don't talk about that. Like, that's not something that I want to talk about. And he's like, well, you brought it up. I'm like, no, I didn't. I was talking about my transition because you were talking about me being trans. So no, I didn't bring it up. Just gets me angry. So whatever, that happened. And then he tried to make a joke about like Caitlyn Jenner, which I told him, I'm like, don't even tell me. Like, don't even tell me the joke, because I don't fuck with that. I don't like, laugh. I don't joke around about my identity and trans people's identity. You know, Caitlyn Jenner may not be a great representative for our community, but she's still a trans person, and anything joking about trans people, I don't fuck with. So I literally said that to him, and he was just like, okay, you know, I'm just joking, you know, like, I'm a joker. I'm like, well, don't do that to me, please. Thank you. So what else? Yeah, like, people at my work know it's cool. I had one altercation with the girl. She doesn't work there anymore. But she heard through the grapevine that I was trans. This was like in the beginning of my job, like right when we opened. And she made a comment. Okay, so what happened was let me just start by saying I'm a very sarcastic person. I joke around with everybody once we're on that level of like knowing each other. I'm like, hey bitch, hey slut, like that's how I am. And so I said that to her, like I was just like, hey whore. And as I was walking out of the room, she literally said in front of a manager, she was like, keep taking those menstrual pills. And I didn't hear it, but I heard somebody told me that she said that. So I went up to the manager and I was like, hi, so did so-and-so say this about me being trans, like a joke? And he was like, yeah, she did. So like if she lies about it, like she did, because first of all, the company could be screwed if there was a discrimination thing and they left a girl to work there. If I was really a snitch, which I'm not, I handle situations on my own. So I went up to her and I was like, hey, so I heard you had something to say about me being trans, and just to let you know, if you have anything to say about my identity, you can come say it to me. You don't need to say it when I'm walking out of the room. This girl says to me, I have a gay cousin, so I don't know, like, I don't care about that. I'm sorry, I have to go out of the frame for a second because this bitch is clueless. I was like, what does that have to do with anything that I'm talking about? That's like somebody making a racist joke or somebody saying something about black people and then being confronted and they're like, I have black friends. I have a black uncle. Like, that doesn't mean anything. Clearly you don't care because clearly you do care because you have a gay cousin and you're insulting the trans, gay, LGBT community. So get your head out of your ass, sister. That just pissed me off. And now she doesn't work there anymore, so it's revenge. Is there anything else I wanted to discuss in this video? Just to have an update, I haven't drank. Okay, so if you know me, I'm a big drinker. Well, I was a big drinker. I'm a big wine drinker. You know, I like to drink. That's my thing. I don't like to smoke. I don't like to do drugs. Like, I drink. So I haven't drank in almost 3 weeks because I am on my medication and I've been having some mental problems. So my psychiatrist really, suggested that I stop drinking. So I did, but I'm going on vacation this weekend just for one night, and I want to drink. Like, I haven't drank, I've been really good, I want to drink for one night, but I know if I, mention it to my psychiatrist, I know what she's going to say. She's going to say don't. So I have to deal with the consequences if anything happens that one night, because I'm not going to drink after that for a while until I go on my Nashville trip in October. I'm going to be really good, and I know I am because I've gone this far. This is the farthest I've gone without drinking in 4 years. Easily 4 years. Like, I was drinking wine every single night. And I've shed a couple pounds too from not drinking. So yeah, I'm going to keep you guys updated on my little drinking situation this weekend, and we'll see what happens. I hope nothing happens. Pray to God. But that's all that I wanted to discuss today. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope that you learned something from it, and I hope that you can take this little video with you in life. I don't know what I'm saying, but oh, girl, that was a double chin angle. Okay, bye guys.